Hi, I'm Marty Nemko. I don't know if it's because I live in the San Francisco Bay Area or that I watch too many movies, but it seems we venerate the rebel, typically the quirky artist over the straight arrow, especially if that straight arrow works for a company. I think, for example, of the quirky types, like Llewellyn Davis in the movie Inside Llewellyn Davis, Prince in Purple Rain, Elton John, filmmaker Ed Wood, and edgy cartoonist Robert Crumb. In contrast, I see many movies that ridicule a schlump who works for a company. The screenwriter usually gives the protagonist a particularly soulless occupation. Dustin Hoffman in Kramer vs. Kramer was an advertising account manager who pushed fungible products. Jack Nicholson in About Schmidt was an insurance middle manager. John Cusack in Being John Malkovich worked for a company that files unspecified documents. Tom Cruise in The Firm is but one of many examples of lawyers portrayed as doing the inconsequential or worse. In The Firm, the lawyers defend rich people who avoid tax by hiding their money in the Cayman Islands. Yet there is another side, one that I far more often see in the real world, that the most contributory and satisfied people generally are straight arrows. Even many super straight types would rather do something creative and artistic than be an inconsequential cog in a corporation. But they recognize that few people make a sustainable living as a creative, and many of those people do less for the world than, for example, that middle manager who helps ensure that Toyotas are produced at an affordable price and reliably, that produce gets from farm to the market promptly, the manufacturing supervisor who ensures the quality of the Tylenol that we take to reduce pain or fever, the trucking company that ensures that those Whirlpool appliances are in stock, and yes, the janitor, who ensures that our supermarkets are clean and COVID safer. Because straight arrows are less likely to abuse substances, they're reliable at work, at home, and with friends. They save rather than spend and fund their 401k, providing security that is much craved in these roiling, perhaps end-of-capitalism times. Whether or not they're religious, the straight arrow's moral compass is strong, not perfectly implemented because we're all human, but above average. The straight arrow pulls on ropes of restraint before expressing extreme views, listens when arguing would create more heat than light, and resists the zeitgeist tidal wave in favor of time-honored wisdom, productivity over pleasure, kindness where possible, justice where necessary, merit above all, and responsibility over letting a rip. You'll see very few straight arrows at Burning Man. I must admit that I find the off-center life attractive, but I've long decided that except in small doses, it yields more pain than gain for me, my family, and my sphere of influence. How about you? In any event, I thank you for watching. I'm Marty Nemko. I welcome your thumbs up and accept your thumbs down. I always look forward to your comments, and especially like if you hit the share button below. Share on your social media so that my efforts can have broader impact. And I am flattered if you choose to subscribe to my channel. And in any event, I do thank you for watching. I am Marty Nemko.